Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test.
you know where a plug is?
Wish I could.
It does. You're right. Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's all right.
I'm sure you could have got another one. Hey everybody, for those who don't know me, my name's Nathan, an old friend of Dave's. I guess terrible occasion to bring us all together, but lovely to see a lot of familiar faces to me, and obviously some unfamiliar ones as well. So thanks everybody for coming. We're going to have some short formalities here. There's not going to be a lot to it. I think the most important part of today is we're all here and we're all just acknowledging our loss and mourning the big fella. We'll open the floor shortly. If anyone wants to get up and say something, you're more than welcome. Long or short, doesn't have to be a big planned speech. If you just wanted to get up and say a short something, that's absolutely fine. We have one video. We were scheduled to have two videos, but unfortunately the audio quality of one of them is non-existent. Actually, the audio didn't come through at all, so we'll probably just put that slideshow on at the end for people to have a look at the photos. We still don't have a Dave Gibbons, do we?
No, it's still the Photoshop.
For those of you that know Dave Gibbons, this won't come as surprising news to you that he's over an hour late, and he will be bringing lots of awesome photos. He does have a whole bunch of awesome photos that we've got from a Google Drive. I think he's still in the queue at the print shop. Yeah, I just want to quickly, I'm not going to share any stories about Dave, but I just want to say how much he meant to me, and I know how much he meant to everyone else here. He was such a big, magnanimous personality, and he brought so much joy to everyone's life. I can't imagine the loss that Ali and Carrie and Lorraine, you guys have felt, because I know even for those of us a little bit more removed, it's been absolutely devastating. And yeah, sometimes I don't know how you're dealing with it, but I hope you're dealing with it all right. I'm going to open the floor now, like I said, so if anyone would like to come and say something, feel free to come up here and say a couple of quick words, or talk for as long as you like, really. No pressure. But yeah, there you go.
Kia ora. I know a lot of people here, but for those who don't know me, my name's Ollie. Dave was one of my groomsmen, and I was very proud to be one of his groomsmen. We were very good friends. We met probably early 2000s I met Dave and Finn through Nathan, through Christy, when Dave and Finn were living at 88 Cook Street, the Mighty Cook, as it was referenced, and we were sliding our way to take over their lease. Wasn't the cleanest place when we left, when we arrived, I'm just saying, nor was it when we left. Yeah. So, but
two troublemakers to two more.
That's right. And Dave and Finn, I think for Nathan and I, they were just slightly older, better jobs, slightly more successful. We kind of thought they were quite cool, and I don't know what they saw in us, but we sort of slid in there and quickly became friends. And the thing about Dave is he was a force of nature, really. He just everything sort of surrounded him, because he was just such a huge human on so many levels, and really infectious. You wanted to be around him. He created fun. He made fun. Really just an extraordinary person. I think I'm going to tell a couple of stories for me that just show how sort of loving, caring, competitive, fun that Dave was, and why we miss him so much. So the first is, I don't know how it started, but my wife Rory started like getting messages from Dave, and sort of just quite far out from my birthday, to arrange for delivery of birthday presents. And just for the rest of my friends, no one else gives me birthday presents. No. But Dave would send like very thoughtful birthday presents, and so this sort of became a thing, especially because Dave's birthday obviously being Christmas Eve, he doesn't get a lot of attention on it. So this, we really enjoyed this.
And he loves attention.
Loves attention on him. But Dave being Dave and me being me, it kind of got a little bit competitive. So it kind of scaled and sort of ended up being actually a little bit out of control, where I was getting better presents from him than anyone else. I meant to bring them, but I have the last present he got me were a pair of Bose sunglasses, which I still use when I scooter into work and have my tunes blaring. So yeah, just scale to the point of being extremely competitive. And the next thing that, something that really sticks in my head was when Dave was in Vietnam. We happened to be, Rory and I were planning a 3-week holiday around Vietnam, and he was there at the same time, which was amazing coincidence. So we arranged to meet up. And so we originally meet at a rooftop bar. Dave loved rooftop bars, was obsessed with rooftop bars wherever he went. So we were meeting at a rooftop bar, and he'd just done the Ho Chi Minh Trail solo. So Ho Chi Minh Trail, for those who don't know, is from I think from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City. So quite a big ask, and not main roads. This is way off the trail, and he'd bought a motorbike and done this by himself with very little navigation. Anyway, so then we see him there, so he's just done this big adventure. He's like, hey, do you want to go for a meal? It's quite far out. It's in the back, but it's like meant to be the best restaurant in Vietnam. And I was like, we said, yeah, okay, that sounds great. Yeah, let's do that. So he's got his GPS, he's just got a spot on a map, right? I mean, this is where we're headed, and we're heading all the way around Vietnam. We're like way out of tourist zone, absolute chaos, and we're just going around. We get dropped off by the taxi, we're going round and round in circles trying to find this place. And Ali can tell anyone who doesn't know about how much of a fussy eater Dave was. He didn't really like adventurous food, but we're out there trying to find this restaurant, and then eventually we couldn't find it, never happened, and we ended up going, okay, the next place we see, we're going in there, it doesn't matter what it is, we can't be picky, it's too late. We walk in there, we sit down, grab a beer, and it's a snails restaurant. This beautiful photo of Dave with having to eat a snail, which is definitely not his cup of tea, but for me, that's just one of the many examples of when Dave would take you on an adventure. Whenever he was involved, it would be, hey, let's go do this thing. And he always had this eye for what was going to be fun and exciting. And at the same time that he was doing those fun and exciting things, he had this ability to make you feel like the most important person in the world. Excuse me. I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I was going to do this.
You're doing really well, mate.
Going to do miss him a lot, and we'll continue to miss him a lot. So, thanks, Ellie, for bringing the boys. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, Ollie. Does anybody else want to get up and say anything? No pressure, obviously. Okay. gonna read your thing. I'll wait for you to come back, yeah? In the meantime, while Ali's just grabbing a drink for the boys, I'm gonna read out this lovely speech that Ali's written. I will try to keep it together. It's gonna be a little bit difficult, but we'll just wait till she comes back, and then we'll probably just finish off with a short video from our other friend from the UK, Christy. She sent through a short video for us. We'll just wait for Ali to come back. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Yeah. He can watch the YouTube video later. As a genuine last update was, I'll be there at 2:20. So.
My last update from him was, do you guys have any Valiant?
That explains it all.
Oh yeah, 3:06. They've run out of printing roll for the photos. Good.
Play the video?
Funnily enough, your facial recognition doesn't work on me.
Give me 5 minutes at the end.
Oh, come and say something now. I'd rather finish off.
I'll let other people finish.
No,
Is that the last thing?
Yeah. No. Yeah, come up, say something.
Yeah, you guys are behaving properly, eh? Alright. Sure nobody else wants to go, it's just me? Cheers, man.
Cheers, buddy.
Well, firstly, my name is Ram, and I'm going to take some time, so I'm going to bore you guys to shit. I'll tell you where I got this energy, and I swear to God I got this from Dave. Alright? And I'll tell you where. I'm going to start up here. I've never been so open, I've never been so honest, but thanks to Dave. Now, who am I? My name is Ram, R-A-M. Ali knows me. The boys know me. As I was saying to Lauren, Dave is a son to his parents. Dave is brother to few, cousin. Dave is manager to few, but Dave is God to many of us. And I'll tell you why. If I cry in between, please do stop me. So, when Dave formed the team at Vodafone, this was in 2010?
Probably.
2009, I was working with him at 2 o'clock in the night, and he calls me and he says at 2 o'clock in the night, hey Ramster, do you want to join Vodafone? And I was working for IBM, and I think Ali knows that Ali is smiling. 2009, and I was working for IBM. I was a very loyal architect, you can call it. I kind of, what the fuck are you talking about, Dave? I mean, they're going to kill you. And then he goes, don't worry, Ramster, I got you. I got your back, man. And then he comes on the video. You know this thing, right? It's the most energetic, active guy. He comes on the video. He just flexes his biceps and he goes, let's go, bro. I'm gonna get you guys inside. I'm gonna get you boys inside. Hey, fella, just tell me yes or no. And then you know what? Johnny is not here. Now, and he's in a pub. And this is a production P1 issue. He's in a pub with Johnny, sitting there and having a beer. And he goes, you take care of the issue. I'll take care of this thing. Do you want to come and join us? And so at 2 o'clock in the morning, I say, damn, I need to think about it. My boss is not going to like it. I know I'm on the video. And then he goes, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And so the reason why I'm saying God, the journey started with me and Dave almost in 2010. And many of these guys here know her, like Harsha, Rama is here, Kiran is here, Mikey was in IBM as well, Michael Chance. We started this new team, and then from there we grew up, me and Dave. We matured the Vodafone team. It was called the C3 operations team. We matured it up. We took it to a good state when I left in 2012. And it was big journeys, big memories about Dave. Now, I always doubted, I don't know, Ali, he was stingy or not, but he had this one white shirt. He had this one white formal shirt. He used to stand tall. And many of you guys know him. He just comes there like this and goes, "Hey fella, how you doing?" And he had this button out. And he used to go, "Hey fella, would you like a beer?" There were several instances where I think I was talking to Dave's dad, and Benedict Street was known as Dave's man cave. And you kids will know it. It was known as Dave's man cave, and Michael Chen knows it. We used to go there at 10 o'clock in the morning for a team meeting, and the moment we went, he'll go, "Hey, the fridge is right there, do you want to grab some beers?" This is at 10 in the morning, right? 10 in the morning.
That's a bit late for him. Huh?
Absolutely. The fridge is right there, he will go, "Do you want to have some beers?" And at 10 o'clock in the morning, me, Michael Chen, Paul is right here, Daphne used to join us as well. Sometime, the C3 team, we used to have beers and we used to start a team meeting. Now, we don't know what we are talking about. Honestly, after 3-4 beers, nobody had any idea what we were talking about. We're just so drunk, and it still was so productive. Was still so productive. He was one of those rare managers I have not come across who just was the manager tag or the leader tag was not for him. He was a teammate, he was a friend, he was a brother. He was there, and you can go and talk to him. At what night, 2 o'clock, I think at 2 o'clock in the morning, again, another day we were working, and then he comes swinging his beamer, whatever he calls it, a gray beamer. 3 o'clock, it's like, "Ramstar, you still working?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just finishing it, Dave, screw it." Switch off the laptop, and then, "Where are you?" "Oh, I'm just below your apartment, come down." So 3 o'clock in the morning, he brings his beamer, picks me up, we go to a pub. We're just driving through Chakapuna, Devonport, finding one pub which is open. And we're getting drunk, because we've been working all the way. Totally working all the way, getting drunk, and he goes, "You know what, I don't want you to come to work next day. Don't worry, I got your back. Don't worry about it." And that's why I keep saying I got your back, this people-centric person. We went to Wahiki, and that's called the team offsite. I don't know how many of you guys work in IT, we call it the team offsite. It's like a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day plan. There was a board. That's all the theoretical leadership management stuff. But you know what, we go to Wahiki, and then Paul was there, we got this bat ball, right, standing there, and we're going to play cricket. And in the middle of the beach, there was like 36 packs of beers lined up. And there's some towels, beers lined up, and David's got his shorts. We're all coming in the shorts in the middle of the beach. We're talking about the team plan. We're putting this thing just totally, I mean, it's like there was autonomy, there was friendship, there was total openness, and we still were getting drunk, we're still having fun. And to me, one day I get this call, and then Sammy goes, "Dave is no more." I was like, "What do you mean? Is he coming back to New Zealand or something? He's not there in UK." It's no more. "What are you talking about?" And then, "Oh man, Dave left us." "Oh yeah, is he coming back to UK? Should we already organize something? He's coming back here to New Zealand." "No, it's no more." And I'm like, "That's not Dave." And I sent a message to Ali, "Hey, I did hear some news," and Ali was like, "Yeah, it's true, Ram. Can't hear that anymore." I was like, and that's the thing, guys. I mean, to me, Dave is somebody, and I'll tell you, he taught me some tricks. You want to go to Eden Park, you want to have some drinks, you don't go to Eden Park and you don't buy drinks. What do? You buy a moisturizing bottle, you empty it up, and you put your rum and coke inside it. And then you take it inside to Eden Park. And then that's your drink, and then that's a classy Dave. He's your friend, he was my mentor, he was my coach. He showed me what leadership is, to have the people's back. He was a good brother for life. And I tell you, there's not a time, so many of you guys could call him as best cousin, brother, friend, son, daughter. To me, he was God. To me, he was everything. And at any point, even if I were to call Dave, he would just say, "Ramstar, what the fuck are you doing? Just enjoy life." So to anybody, everybody here who spent beautiful time with Dave, who knew Dave as a person, and I know you would say yes to what I'm saying here, you know him as a person, he would have lived for you guys. And I think Ollie summarized it well, and Nathan summarized it well. I think the point is, every occasion of engagement, he would kind of go, how to make it happy for the other person. Like, how can I surprise this guy, how to make him happy? And at the end of that engagement, it's not about him, it's about, did you have a good time? Did you enjoy the time? And please, for Dave's sake, let's just go cheers to him. Just let's go. Dave has always been my best brother, best friend. He will always be remembered for life. And thank you for this great event. Thank you once again, Dave. We all love you so much. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
say anything? Cool. Okay, I'm going to finish off. We will finish off with the video from Christy, but I'm just going to read this letter from Ali. You'll have to forgive me. I think it's going to be difficult. Dear Dave, Baba, this doesn't seem real. It never has and maybe never will. It's incredibly difficult to be here in New Zealand without you with us. This week we scattered your ashes in Motueka River as per your wishes. We weren't there to say goodbye, as you're forever with us, right beside us, guiding us through life as a husband, best friend, best daddy, and soulmate. Instead, we're there to bring you home, to a place you love so much, and we did too. You were the proudest mop boy. Dave, you were the most beautiful man. It was so fitting we were in such a beautiful place. Our lives together were once filled with fun, laughter, and happiness whenever you were around. It will never be the same. There is a huge emptiness and darkness we can never fill. No words can describe the loss we feel every day these past 3 years. The pain and sadness won't go away, but we've had to learn to adapt our lives to the loss a little more each day, and to live with the love and memories you gave us. And they were the best, most wonderful times of our lives. We not only lost you, we lost our hopes, dreams, and future as a family. So much has changed over the years, yet it still feels like yesterday. Ethan and Aiden have grown so much. They both remind me so much of you. They have been my lifeline. You'd be so proud of them. They speak of you every day and miss you all the time. We all miss you so much. Back in 2008, having come over from the UK, I had no idea a chance meeting would result in me finding the love of my life and soulmate and father of my kids. I often think how crazy it is that our paths crossed. The sequence of events that had to occur for us to meet and be involved in one another's life is unreal. But from that moment, I knew it was meant to be. And it was meant to be forever. Growing old together, but our forever was too short. Life took you far too soon. You're forever in our hearts and thoughts. We miss you, love and always. Bye-bye. Let's do one last cheers to Dave. I have to say you'd be very disappointed in the lack of Steinlager out there. But one last cheers to the big man, and then we'll finish off with that little short video for Christy. Cheers, Dave.
Hey everyone, hope it's a good day up in Tamaki Cove. Dave, I'm sure, is up there sorting out some sunshine for you. He loved the weather, the elements, and I never got tired of hearing him talk about it. Dave and I met in the early 2000s. He was full of life and love. Many days and nights were spent enjoying the best that life in the 20s has to offer. Dave made you feel like $1 million and was the life and soul of the party. It was impossible not to have fun when he was around. It was a superpower. I respected DG. He had a lot of confidence, charm, swagger, and was also smart. Passionate, caring, considerate. I miss having him in my life and in my future life. I will always treasure the friendship that we had and the memories. To be honest, it doesn't feel real because he was too big of a personality to go so young. So he lives on in spirit in our hearts and our minds. Sending lots of love and hugs to you all together today. I wish I could be there too, but I know you'll celebrate and enjoy each other's company and treasure those memories that we all have with him. Lots of love from London.
Alright, thanks everybody. So feel free to hang out and Gibbons, you want to say anything, mate? Don't feel you have to. Just only if you want to. No, that's absolutely fine, mate. I just wanted to give it a chance. No drama. But I'm sure everybody's going to be super keen to see the photos. I'll let them know what's happening. Yeah, so just feel free to hang out. I'm sure we'll all hang around for a little while, have a couple of beers and tell stories and stuff. Dave's got some awesome photos for us to look at. And, I mean, there's no particular time limit on our booking here, so feel free to hang out, chill. There's food here as well. Have a nibble and grab another drink and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.